Now, a lot is happening in the backdrop of Afghanistan's Foreign Minister Amir Khan Muttaqi's visit to India. Afghanistan's neighbor Pakistan is now dealing with its own domestic problems, but it has accused India of perpetuating chaos on its soil through Afghanistan. Our next report gets you more details.
India and Afghanistan are upgrading their ties. New Delhi has upgraded its technical mission in Kabul to an embassy, as Afghan Foreign Minister Amir Muttaqi met with India counterpart S. Jaishankar, appreciating New Delhi's efforts to provide humanitarian efforts to Kabul during recent earthquake in Afghanistan. While Muttaqi touted India as a close friend, Pakistan seems to be miffed. Pakistan is dealing with domestic problems at home with the ongoing clashes between Islamist party Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan, or TLP, and the police. Added to militant violence in Pakistan, particularly in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, is from the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, or TTP. On Friday alone, the Pakistani Taliban claimed to have carried out multiple deadly attacks in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, killing 20 security officials and 3 civilians. Pakistan has accused India of creating chaos on its soil through Afghanistan. In a recent interview, Pakistan's Defense Minister Khwaja Asif alleged that recent cross-border attacks from Afghan soil were being orchestrated at India's behest, threatening both India and Afghanistan of consequences. Muttaqi's visit to India comes at the backdrop of Pakistani strike on Kabul.
There's been an attack near the border in remote areas. We consider this act of Pakistan wrong. Problems cannot be solved like this. We've kept the door to discussion open. They should solve their problems on their own.
The Ministry of Defense in Afghanistan said that Pakistan violated Afghanistan's airspace once again. Pakistan's army spokesperson claimed that the country will continue to do whatever is necessary to safeguard the lives and property of its people.
At the same time, to safeguard the lives and property of the people of Pakistan and to protect the country's territorial integrity, we are doing and will continue to do whatever is necessary. There should be no doubt about this.
While Afghanistan claims to have wiped out all anti-India terror elements on its soil, Afghanistan's Amir Muttaqi also had a message for Pakistan. He asserted that Kabul wants better relations with Islamabad, but it cannot be one-sided.
All right, now joining us on the broadcast, we've got retired Captain Alok Bansal, who is currently the Director of India Foundation and the Executive Director of the South Asian Institute for Strategic Affairs. Captain Bansal, thank you very much indeed for joining us here on WION. What do you make of what is, actually playing out between Afghanistan and Pakistan, where at the time when the Afghan Foreign Minister Amir Khan Muttaqi was in India, the Pakistanis seem to have carried out airstrikes on Afghan soil?
See, firstly, we need to understand that Afghanistan and Pakistan have really not seen eye to eye ever since Pakistan came into being. Afghanistan was the only country that opposed Pakistan's entry even into the United Nations. Afghanistan even today does not recognize the border with Pakistan. And consequently, the population in Afghanistan, by and large, is against Pakistan. And this antipathy continues, although Taliban came to power with Pakistan's active connivance and support. Having done that, Pakistan probably thinks that they can probably manipulate the government and run it according to their whims and fancies, which has not happened. And consequently, the differences have increased. And at a time when Afghan foreign minister visited India, it was a big setback because for quite some time, Pakistan, its failures to tackle terrorism in Pakistan has been blaming Afghanistan. It's been accusing Afghanistan for sheltering the militants, whereas the fact of the matter is that the Pakistan has always been promoting an ideology that promotes radicalization and terrorism. And as a result, now that Afghan foreign minister has come to India, Pakistan is extremely perplexed, especially since there was an attack carried out, major attack carried out in the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province, where Pakistan is already having a problem with the newly appointed, the newly designated chief minister of the province, who the military establishment is not willing to accept. So we have a lot of problems in Pakistan, and since it is not in a position to solve its problems, it finds it very convenient to blame India and Afghanistan.
Interesting. Now, I also want to, Captain Bansal, draw your attention to some of the things that have been said in the past, where Hamid Karzai, the former Afghan president, he had said that India is a friend, but Pakistan is a brother. This is what he had said about a decade ago. And earlier, in the early 90s, Benazir Bhutto had called the Taliban to be her children. Pakistan had always looked at Afghanistan as its strategic playground. Where do you think things have gone so very horribly wrong for Pakistan, where Afghanistan, which at one point of time was its strategic backyard, seems to have now turned on its head?
See, there is no doubt that Taliban was created by Pakistan's security establishment. General Nasrullah Babar used to call himself father of Taliban. There were a lot of people who thought Taliban are our boys. When Nawaz Sharif himself gave a statement saying that peace in Afghanistan cannot come till the time Taliban come to power in Kabul. So with that sort of a thing, Pakistan was hoping that since they were dependent on them when they were out of power, they'll be able to manipulate them. And they did manage to do so in the initial few days. But obviously, any sovereign country wants to assert its own independence, especially in a country where the population hates Pakistan. So as a result, this has actually built up over a period of time. And as Taliban has consolidated position, it started showing its colors. It's actually, what happens is Taliban represents an ideology. And with that ideology, the TTP is actually bound by it. So TTP also has become active because they see Taliban's success is a very big encouraging sign for themselves. And consequently, after Taliban came to power in Kabul, TTP has become more and more active. It's an ideological support which they have got. And since Pakistan is not in a position to deal with it, because Pakistani state by itself has been promoting radicalization and fundamentalism for a very long time, they're not able to counter TTP ideologically. And as a result, they have been blaming Afghanistan, saying that Afghanistan is providing shelter. The fact of the matter is that the Afghan-Pakistan border is to a very great extent an open border.
Absolutely. Indeed, those are some of the issues that need to be seen as to how they unfold. Thank you very much indeed, Captain Bansal, for joining us with that perspective there.